up, everybody? Good to see you, Carolina Keith, Professor Keith, regular Keith, just Keith. I hate Keith. Where's Keith? Can't stand Keith. Hey, Keith's pretty cool. Nonetheless, I don't mind any of that. Hope y'all all had an awesome day since yesterday. Yesterday we were live as well. Wanted to do an emergency broken all-time high live stream, and we had that opportunity. We've had some cool developments since then. Wasn't even that long ago. What's the developments we could be speaking about? Well, shall we talk about it? And we shall. Crypto After Dark. If you have not done so, please go hit like. It don't cost nothing. While you're there, hit the notification bell so you don't miss anything. And subscribe. Why would we do that? Well, we're over 10,000. We made it all the way to 10,000 before the next bull run, and it's just now starting now. It would be crazy if we could get to 20,000 by the end of the bull run. That requires all of y'all to share the stream around to everybody. You don't have to. It's not mandatory here. You can do what you want, fam. I don't care. I don't make the rules for what you want to do. I'm just here to provide entertainment and make as much money as I can for me and for anyone else who's watching. But the more you share this around, the more YouTube will stick it in the algorithm so that everyone else can see it. And the more likely it is that everyone else will hit like, then things start to spread. I want to see that. I hope you want to see that too. This is a way we all make more money, everybody. We did a stream yesterday. Like I said, it was the emergency live stream for all-time high. You know what? My camera's still out of whack a little bit. It's a little too far. That's a little better. I got some more stuff to go on this wall coming. It just ain't here yet. I got a Hornets light, hopefully, and a Tar Heels light coming. Man, they ain't easy to get. You think they would be, but they ain't. So I got more coming. And I got more jerseys hung up top. I got all the Melo jerseys and Brandon Miller jerseys up there, but you can't even see them because the damn camera ain't high enough. And I have to zoom it way out for you to be able to see it. It's whatever. And you got that Xavier Leggett jersey right there hanging up there. Let's go South Carolina represent. Anyway, we did the live stream. It was fun. While the live stream was happening, I'm going to talk about this. This candle, this very large green dildo, was currently forming when that happened. What's the importance behind that? Well, it hadn't closed yet when we did the live stream. If I'm not mistaken, the live stream was at like 1 o'clock or 2 o'clock in the afternoon or something like that. So since we couldn't do that live stream at our normal time after closing, we had that big green candle to kind of deal with while it was happening. Good news is it did exactly what we needed it to do. It closed above the recent high, which was about 72,000, which is what it made just a few short days ago before having that really, really gnarly retrace. Nonetheless, past that, once we got over here and we closed up above that last high, it's all we needed for a higher high. And now we're on our way and the uptrend continues. We have, as you see, higher highs, a low, higher high, higher low, higher high. This could be the top of a higher high, and we could be trying to make a higher low, or we could just be building up pressure here and doing this little stagger. See that? That little stagger that's right up underneath that 1272 fib that we have not broken yet, but we have tapped ever so slightly, just perfectly. Gosh, I love TA. I want you to look at how tight that was to hitting that line just perfectly. Oh my goodness. Hate on me all the hell you want. Say whatever you need to say about me. Say whatever it is you need to say about fam, the 786 assassins down below. Whatever you got to say, man, own it and say it when it's right too. You might hate on me when I say something that's wrong and you say, oh God, Keith doesn't know what he's talking about. If I didn't know what I was talking about, I wouldn't be sitting right here in this spot, my guy. So don't come at me with that. Number two, I'm not always going to be right. It's impossible. My God, if I was always right, I wouldn't be sitting here. I would be the richest man in the world. I make mistakes just like everybody. But boy, 70% or so, aren't we pretty damn right? 70% or more. Aren't we pretty damn close to right usually? I think so. And I think most people would likely agree with that sentiment. Now, after the stream, that candle closed. Today, as of everyone knows, market closes. Now it closes at 7 p.m. on the East Coast instead of 8, thanks to daylight savings. It messed with me coming back from Texas and Mexico on the day of a time changeover. It was crazy. Had me all messed up. But nonetheless, all the clocks is set good now. So I had clocks at 2 different times and my phone didn't update because I had that shit on international mode and had the VPN on. So that shit thought I was somewhere else and it wouldn't change the time. And I didn't realize. Nonetheless, yesterday closed green again. And I've seen this pattern before where we don't quite fail and we don't quite go down and it continues to go sideways and up like this while all that's happening. The RSI, which may be overbought, might dip down a little bit, but all it does is create more bullish convergence and pop up and really get overbought real hard one time. Also want to note, for this bull market to kick off and for big prices to happen, we're going to have to see some overbought conditions. That's all there is to it. They're going to have to happen. Okay. I want you to be very careful with using only the daily for overbought. And here's the example of why I say that. You see Bitcoin's playing around with overbought right now. You can see that right there. It's actually above overbought and going dead sideways instead of failing or going up, it's just kind of falling. Nonetheless, you see that it's overbought. If I flip to weekly, we are not overbought. And in fact, we are trending up here, okay? Would this be the right time to tuck tail and bail? For me, it's going to be a no. And the reason I say that is it looks like this weekly's got plenty of room to go. It's not overbought and it hasn't even stretched its legs, to be honest with you. So over the next several weeks, I expect this strength to continue to build until it gets overbought. How about the monthly? Monthly's worse than weekly. What do you think about that? Pretty interesting, isn't it? So this monthly's going to change at the end of the month when we get a close, but we just started November. So this thing still has time to run overbought. It should be noted that in every bull run, look what this thing did on the monthly. We are way down here, okay? We haven't even started that. And before you say that's the only time, how about 2016? Not only did it go overbought, it went triple overbought. 1, 2, 3. Keith, I don't understand. What does overbought mean? Let me give you a wonderful scenario that I like to give everyone to explain to you how overbought and how oversold works. This really isn't that complicated. The RSI is a very, very simple indicator. Quick little lesson on how overbought, oversold works. Back to the chart. It's very simple. I want you to imagine for a moment you own a warehouse, and inside that warehouse, you store dog food. You have a store as well where you sell this dog food constantly, nonstop, 24/7. Plenty of dog food, all different brands. This one particular brand, you tend to sell about 4,000 pallets worth, which is that line down there. 4 to 5, call it 4 to 5,000 pallets. Typically, that's how many you sell. Well, that brand becomes very popular. And as that brand becomes very popular, you start to sell more and more and more. And before you know it, you're having a hard time keeping 5,000 pallets of dog food. All of a sudden, this thing shoots up and you've only got 200 pallets of dog food left. You have overbought. People have overbought. They've taken all your dog food. What do? Now you're stuck. Now you're stuck. What are you going to do? I got to go get more dog food. You have to go buy more dog food and keep more dog food so more people can buy more. That's the first scenario. The easier scenario here is you own a store, you sell dog food, you got a warehouse full of it. Man, I've ordered 5,000 pallets of dog food. Oh, crap. I just realized I already had 5,000. Crap. Now I've got 10,000 pallets of dog food. Instead of my line starting down here, now I'm all the way up here already. I am overbought. 10,000 pallets of dog food. What am I going to do with it? I guess I got to get rid of it. I guess I got to put it on what? That S word, sale. So instead of dog food being $40 a bag, I'm going to knock it down to 30. Holy crap, that news takes off and you sell dog food and you sell dog food and you sell so much dog food that you run into oversold. You've oversold all your dog food. Guess what you need to do now? Now you need to buy more because you've ran completely out. You're down to 2 pallets of dog food. Well, that ain't going to work. Now what? It's very simple, folks. When you're overbought, you should probably look to take profits. When you're oversold, you should probably try to find a place to buy. Not always. It's a very basic indicator. Doesn't need to be too complicated. The first scenario I explained to you was the daily chart. The second scenario I explained to you was the weekly chart. That's why they're both important, and we should keep both in mind while this is happening. All right. Use the RSI in tandem with things. Don't only use the RSI. It's going to get overbought here as part of the daily charts. It's just what's going to happen. Weekly is going to start to get overbought. We have to look higher. Start on the monthly and work your way down, not the other way. All right. It's very important for people to understand the RSI. It's going to matter later. Not so much right now, but it will definitely matter later. Let me pop the chat out and say hey to everybody real fast, because y'all know I say what's up to everybody who comes on this stream and talks. If you're new to the stream or you don't watch very often, bro, we are a family here. Hop on and say hey. Tell me where you're from. Tell me how long you've been watching for, et cetera, et cetera. Let's talk about it, dude. I say hey to everyone. I shout everybody out on the live stream who comes in and chats. I want everybody to be part of this. It isn't just about me. It's about all of us making as much money as we can, y'all. Seriously. You can be as mad as you want to at me, and you can dislike me all you want, bro. I'm here to make money. You know, you can make money with your enemies. I'm just, you know what I mean? We can all make money together. The hustle's the same for all of us. What's up, Crypto Profit? I saw you in there. Ron Poteet. What's up, Ray TA? Said he can't sleep over there. What's up, brother? Good to see you. Gimme Zell, how you doing? Golden Tall Man, Cousin Jeremy Cheese, what's up, brother? Good to see you. JH says LFGGGGGG. What's up? Let's fucking go. Existence, hey Assassins, hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing great too, brother. Justin Cleveland, bro. Cleve's on here. I don't even know, man. That's a terrible Cleve, but you know what I'm talking about. Good to see you, bro. Spock, long time no talk. Good to see you, brother. Hop on and watch. Don't miss it. Be part of it. Blake Muser says, what's up? What's up, my guy? Phonetic Duck, what you doing, bro? Crew Chief, how are you? What's up, Ronan? Since it's a stag or Keith got bars, bro. I'm just being stupid. Distinctive Shine, how you doing? Crafty One, Crypto Addict says, go Bitcoin. And then Crypto Addict says, let's fucking go. Jamie Nishio says, let's go. Brian W, 70% agreed. Ain't that balling? Imagine if we were 70% win rate in a casino. Or they would kick us out in 5 minutes flat. In 5 minutes flat, we would be out the door. And we're doing that now. Think about that. Think about it. Colo, good to see you. Bill Childers, how you living, brother? Raging Beagle, hey, yo. Who else we got? Bullish CEO, hey, my guy. Good to see you. Karima, how are you doing, ma'am? Hey, girl. Oh, I'm an idiot.
Bruh.
All right. What's up, other Rob? Not that Rob, the right Rob. Dice Pineapple, good to see you, brother. How you doing? Zach Rugg, what's up, my guy? How's things out over there on the left coast? Oh, Digital Al, bro, what's good? Good to see you. What's up, my brother? Cycling Cotton, Josh Udall, how you been, my G? Sir Sigma, good to see you. Anthony Kaufman, hey, yo, how you doing, my guy? Daniel Parker, what's up? Good to see you. Glad you caught a live stream. We do this every Thursday. We do this every Thursday. That wasn't no good, Barry White, bro. That shit was terrible. Every Thursday night, 11 p.m. People ask all the time, why do we do 11 p.m.? Because it's grown-up hours, man. The kids is in bed. I don't want to hear no excuses. Your wife's probably already asleep. She's been nagging you all day. You were looking for a way to find something else to do. Here we are. Come hang out and see, learn, and experience charts. Experience technical analysis. Experience why every single pro sports team has switched to this. And I know that sounds weird to you at first. And you say, oh, that's not true, Keith. You're being stupid bullshit. That's not what pro teams do. I've talked to pro athletes one-on-one. I can promise you this is what they do. They have breakdowns on umpires in baseball, referees in basketball, referees in football. They're aware of how the player grips the ball. They're watching to see how far his fingers wrap around the laces. They're counting the laces on a baseball to see how much grip he has before he throws, to pre-calculate the amount of spin that will be on the ball before he throws it. This way they can predetermine where the ball will go when he throws it. They'll know how much it curves. They'll know when and when not to tell their players to swing. I know this sounds crazy and you don't believe me. Go watch the movie Moneyball. The movie Moneyball is a real true story. Obviously, they embellish a little bit, but it's a real true story, okay? They're using TA in baseball, basketball, football, American and European football, doesn't matter. They're doing it in NASCAR. They're doing it in F1. Why are you so stubborn to think that you don't need to do it? What in the world are you thinking? Why do you think you're special and what you're buying and selling doesn't use the exact same thing as all that other stuff? Exactly. You got to get your own head out of your own butt and see the bigger picture here. I know that's crazy to say. Oh, God, Keith, I told everybody today on the Jerome Powell stream, after the Jerome Powell stream, I typed it in the Discord. Look, man, the nice, easy lessons are done being learned. We've started a bull run, everybody. Hey, look at that monthly candle and that weekly candle I just showed you. Look at that weekly candle shooting up above resistance right there, which is going to be my next point. We're breaking the last resistance. Anything above 74,000 from here on out is bullish. Everything above 74,000 from here on out is bullish. One more again.
Bruh.
Everything above 74,000 is bullish. Why? That's the top of resistance. That's the very, very last spot of resistance. And now, since we're above it, we have flipped it for support. Side note here, we have to close above 74,002. We still have a solid day to go. Why do I say we have a solid day to go? That's because Bitcoin CME closes tomorrow and the regular Bitcoin chart, as we know, doesn't. Thing is, because Bitcoin closes tomorrow, that's what CME uses for their data, for everyone who's trading, for every computer that's trading for us, because that's how most of all the trades happen. Important to understand that as long as we close above this 74,000-ish level here, we're titties. Anything above 74,000 from here on out only points upward to 83 to 85,000 as the first stop. Second stop after that, 100 to 105. Maybe 103, so I like to give it a buffer from 100 to 105. That's it. Oh, Keith, you're making these numbers up. You don't know that. Mathematically speaking, I'm right. It doesn't matter what I think. It's mathematical, which makes it objective and not subjective. If I'm using math, you can't argue with it. The only numbers that are on the screen are available for everyone. Check up on my numbers. Tell me I'm wrong. Tell me why I'm wrong and re-explain it to me using the same numbers that I've got, because that's the same numbers everyone has. Let me show you a side-by-side of the last 3 runs. 2016 on the left, all-time highs marked. Currently in the middle, and 2020 is on the right. Let me drop the camera off so everybody can see everything fully. I ain't got no excuses. As you see in 2016, same time 8 years ago, that's November 7th, 2016, we were just breaking above the golden pocket. 2020, 4 years ago. That's 4 years ago, not 8. As you see, 8, 4 now. We're going in multiples of 4. That's how this works. 4 years ago, we were just getting into 786 on the overall Fibonacci retracement set. That's the 886. That's the second red line in the Fibonacci set. There's 2016. This is 2020. And right back here behind this red box is the same exact level for 2024. now. Easier way to look at this is the all-time high line. 2016's all-time high was breached in April of the next year after having happened in 2016. All-time high was breached in 2017. 2020, having happened in May of 20, all-time high broke in December of 20. Hey, guess what, y'all? We're breaking all-time high and closing above all-time high in November. We are way price-wise and percent-wise ahead of schedule. Timeline-wise, we're almost exactly in the same time as the last two cycles. Difference is it's more aggressive this time. The red box is marked with the golden pocket, which is the 618 fib up to the 71 fib. That's 0.618 and 0.71, or 61.8% and 71%. That's the range right here, and that is recovery. So 61 to 71% recovered. Same thing right here in 2020, 61 to 71% recovered. You can see that we were slightly above that in both of these, right? Right here's then, right here's then. Here's us now, same level, 61 to 71% recovered. We've been above that since before Bitcoin's halving. We are far exceeding that now. We have gotten above 886, which is 88.6% recovered. We broke all-time high. We are fully recovered. Now that we have broken all-time high, likely that we close up here. Anything above 74 opens up the opportunities for the breakout run. The breakout run is to the next Fibonacci extension up, which is 1.272. Same level that it hit in 2017, same level that it hit in 2020, and the level that it will hit soon. Right there is the green circle marks the $103,000 level. Also is the 1272 fib. Folks, I don't know how else to tell it to you, but this is a mathematical certainty. I don't know where it goes past that yet. As we approach those levels, I'll be able to tell you more. I don't want to give you false data and hopium data. I want to give you honest and true data and hammer it out one step at a time as we go. I made a mistake last time when we were at like 70,000, 69,000 in the last bull run of thinking that we were going to continue higher when I failed to remember that the cycle will stop. Once it got back down to 64, 63, 60, everybody in our group started bailing. We started running away. Bear market came and took us down to 15. That will happen, and it'll happen roughly the same time next year. Right about this time this year, we're feeling pretty good. We're going to be euphoric this time next year. And when that euphoria comes, that's when people like me, the sharks, we start eating. So I need to ask you, are you going to be a shark or are you going to be the shark food? You don't have a choice. You chose this game. You chose to come in here and swim with the big fish. Now that you want to swim with the big fish, you better get your appetite right. Because if you don't, you're going to get left behind. I don't want anybody watching this to get left behind. So I need you to make the conscious choice to start learning how to be a shark. It won't be the easy, nice, sweet thing to do. But I hate to break it to you, everyone. In investments, don't give a fuck about eating nicely. Don't get eaten sweetly. I'm going to do it ethic. No, bro. We're going to eat and we're going to do a lot. People are going to be really shitty to you and send you off to a bunch of pump and dumps, send you off to a bunch of rugs and scams. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do up front so everyone can see me do it. I only hope that you can be smart enough to figure out how to do this stuff on your own. Please pay attention. We do this every Thursday for y'all. I don't do this shit for me. I do this shit for y'all. I want everybody else to see it. We got a private Discord. I could just do this stuff in the Discord and nobody would see any of it, right? It'd just be in the Discord hidden. Then y'all would all call cap on me when it actually happened and have to go back and show you the receipts. This way, at least y'all see it live and you have a chance to learn on the fly. Hey, yo, I recorded all that. That was a pretty good rant, I think. It's probably a little bit mid, but I thought it was a pretty good rant. We'll pour us a drink here in a minute. How about that? Where'd the chat go? There the chat is. Let me holler back at some people who ain't been in here yet. Great movie, Ugly Girlfriend. No confidence. Bro, let's go. I don't want to move the head from the butt. It's warm and dark and safe. You're crazy, bro. Close over 74.2. Just call it 74. Nice round, easy numbers. are typically the numbers that get hit first. 56 watching and 35 likes. Go hit like. Absolutely, bro. Go hit like. It's free. Why would you not want to hit the like button? Come on, bro.
Bruh.
If we get to 100, we'll throw the air horn, which is this. We get to 100 people, we'll throw the air horn. I'm also working on a little thing in the background. I haven't decided what I want to do yet or how I want to do it, but I got a good idea. I got an idea. It'll be only in the Discord. It'll only be for Discord members. So if you're not in a Discord, maybe you should think about hopping in. How do you get in? Right here you go. wap.com/team786. It's real quick and easy. It takes a couple minutes to sign up. It's $16 a month, but your first month's free. And if you don't like it, you can cancel it anytime. You can come in and get free 30 days and dip if you'd like. You can come in and hang out for a month and just pay $16 one time and dip if you'd like. Hey, man, it's a few dollars to help you be in the right company to help make the right decisions more often. And make as much money as you possibly can. We do it all together. Nonstop 24/7. We got people all over the world in there. The chat never slows down. It's always going nonstop. All through the night, people are messaging. Because people over in Australia, Cheese is over in Australia. We got China Matt, who's literally in Wuhan. We're in the U.S., obviously. We got people in the U.K., a lot of people in the U.K. We got people all over the east and west coast of the U.S. Hey, man, we got you covered. We got you covered. Also in Minnesota, Crafty One. Let's go. Frankly, Crypto says, thank you for all the deep research you do. Thank you for watching, bro. Quinny Jen, how you doing? Oh, let me pour me a drink. I've got tonight, I hadn't had this in a while, and it was sitting in the whiskey cabinet, and I'm like, all right, bro. This is Hibiki Japanese Harmony Whiskey. I got this from John Darth, one of the admins. Ooh, that one had some pop. Let me do it again. ASMR. Ooh, I think y'all can hear that one. This is pretty smooth stuff. I just don't drink it very often because it was like a gift from John, and I don't want to like ruin it. You don't want to not drink it and be rude. Same time, you don't want to drink all of it and be like, "Oh, send me more," because I don't think that's the cool thing to do. So, plug that back up. Shout out to everyone. Shout out to Ripple Van Winkle. XRP whiskey glasses. See that right there? He's got them for sale. Give him a holler. He'll hook you up. Toast to everybody, bro. Shout out. I appreciate all y'all, man. I love all y'all. For real. Thank y'all for being here. Fuck all the haters. Thank y'all who are here. I appreciate the hell out of y'all, man. We're going to go a long way this time. I'm going to be a millionaire plus, and I'm not. Let me take a drink. Toast. Ooh. Yo, that's good. One more. Bro. Shout out. That's good stuff. Gladys Michael, good to see you. Gladys Michael, it might be. Feeling good enough to wear baby blue. Bro, it's not baby blue. It's seafoam green, but I got these green lights, so it makes it shine weird. Mid AF at best. Thank you, Cleve. Someone's got to keep my head out the damn sky. XRP to 0589, bro. Let's take a look at it. What do you say? XRP to 0589, he says. Ooh, cutting deep into the XRP people's community. Well, let's go check it out. We'll do XRP, then we'll do Ethereum, right? Why not, bro? Why not do XRP first? That ought to piss them off. I don't aim to piss XRP people off. I'm on your team, bro. I'm on your team. All right. So currently XRP is still stuck under this very, very, very old trend line and has not broken out. One of the easy, simplest, basic trending ways to buy and sell is to use a basic overall trend line. And that's exactly what I've got drawn in red. When you break out of that, you're bullish and you ride that momentum until it breaks back down in the opposite direction. And by breakdown, I mean fails its own uptrend. And we don't have an uptrend here to read yet, like we had back here. See the uptrend? And then it broke and kind of went sideways and hasn't done much since. Same thing back here. See the blue line? We had an uptrend. It broke, failed. We haven't even started that yet. Now we are clearly thinking about starting it, but it hasn't quite gotten over the hump just yet. That's weekly, and if I pull up the moving averages, you'll see that it's over the 100, but it's stuck under the 50, and it's fighting the 821 EMA right in there also. All those moving averages are kind of like speed bumps. They slow down progress. And the red line you see, the red moving average, that's the 200 moving average. That's the stoutest speed bump. It will not fall easy. And look at the price it's at. 6134, 0.6134, or roughly 60 to 65 cents. The same level I've been telling you about. You didn't listen. You thought I was lying to you. Thought I was making stuff up.
Bruh.
Come on, man. What were you thinking? Smarter than that.
Come on, man.
Come on, man. Back to the chart. Daily, though, things are improving. You finally jumped back over those moving averages that I talk about wanting to see every single chart flip. You want to see every single chart make this bullish move and get above these moving averages. You also want to see all the moving averages ball up into a ball like this. When they do this and they ball up into a ball, they create a very large either support or resistance zone. Obviously, if you're over that ball of moving averages and the price is above it, if that happens, that's bullish. If you're under them, obviously, that's bearish. You can tell now that the price wants to flip back over the moving averages. This is good. Now, it may take a couple, 2, 3, 4 days for this thing to wiggle it, for it to wiggle its way out of everything it's been doing, but it's going to move. Just not real far, real fast. The good news is, as long as it stays above the daily 200 moving average, it's not bad. Let me take you to another step here. And obviously this is improving. Again, I'm not hating. This is improving. It's not as good as I want it to be, but it's improving. How about we look at XRP versus Bitcoin? This is interesting. If I flop it out to weekly here, there you go. That's what she said.
Bruh.
I need a pause. I don't have a pause, do I? I don't have pause? Bro, I got to add pause in here. That shit's crazy. So if I look back in history a little bit, you'll see that we've kind of skated along this red box here for a very long time. And that red box all throughout XRP versus Bitcoin's history has maintained this level. Now, sometimes it's gone down a little deeper into that box. Sometimes it's been a little bit more shallow, but each time it's run into that level. Fair enough? Fair enough. Good news is you see each time that it gets down into this box, it does sprint very aggressively afterwards. And I wrote right there, better to be an XRP than Bitcoin. Better to be an XRP than Bitcoin. Better to be an XRP than Bitcoin. Hey, guess what? We're just now starting to bump into this level. That purple line you see right there, I call it the halfway line. As you see each time, right around that halfway line, she started to come up out of that blue box. Right there around that halfway line, she started to come up out of that blue box. This is basically a timeline marker is all I'm doing. It's using it as a waypoint. That waypoint is roughly January. My thought is everything moves up before January, so I think we're going to get a pre-January push. On top of that, if you look back in history and see XRP Bitcoin has fought these resistance levels over time. You see back over here where it says hit the 50 moving average. You see this candle came up and spiked and slapped resistance after halving. Same thing happened over here. I could have drew this box a little lower, but I didn't. That's okay. I want you to see the resistance no matter what. I could probably draw it kind of like this. That's probably the correct spot, actually. Kind of like that. You can see it come up and slap resistance, hit the 50 moving average there, slap resistance, and I'll highlight it there, hit the 50 moving average here. I'm not making that up. And here we are just now bumping into this box. Haven't quite gotten to the halfway line, but we're running out of time here for Bitcoin to continue smashing XRP's face into the dirt like a bully. It's going to do it a little bit longer, I think. That's the kicker. I think you got a couple more weeks here of Bitcoin dominance, pushing through, making some power moves before XRP has its chance to really, really flex. It's trying, but it's not quite there yet. As you see, we are not over the 50 moving average. We are not over the 821 EMA. XRP is still not quite ready to fight back versus Bitcoin in a major way. Good news is I think it's bottomed out. Worst case Ontario, the price slides sideways for a couple more weeks until Bitcoin decides it's done running and it starts to give money off into altcoins. You're close, XRP people. You're not quite there yet, but you are inching your way to the finish line. That was pretty good too. I thought that was a good segue. I'm trying not to toot my own horn, but I feel like over the years, man, we done got pretty good at this bullshit. If you think about it, we done got pretty good at this. And before y'all get mad and say, oh, Keith's talking a little crazy these days, man, look, it's time for the bull market. All y'all can kiss my ass if y'all can't handle it. I'm here to make money and kick ass and take names, and I'm hella excited right now, bro. I've not been this bullish in a very long time. Since last year have I been this bullish. This feels really good. I can see charts flipping and turning more powerful. And since they're flipping and turning more powerful, bro, I'm trying to get in all this. I'm trying to be here for all this. I want to catch every single one of these charts. Even if I can't buy them, I want to share them there so everyone else can see them. Bitcoin dominance. Boy. So she ran like a pro all the way to getting that snap smack in the face. Linear mode, the 618 rejected. Log mode, we rejected the 68 fib. The difference is we're still in the wait a minute zone here, and as long as this is in the wait a minute zone, I'm willing to give it some time to figure out what it wants to do. I don't think it's done yet. I think this is a little bit of a sucker play right here, like it's done a few times before. Played everybody for a sucker a few times here. I ain't falling for this bullshit just yet. I think there's still a couple more weeks of up and to the side here before this thing gives up the goose. It's taken to about the end of the year each cycle before now. While it fell back a little bit, I think Bitcoin's going to pull on the reins a little bit more too and do its thing. And I do think altcoins will continue to ride the coattails of Bitcoin till at least the end of the year. Then we'll see not just a couple altcoins do well, but we'll see a lot of altcoins do well. That does not mean that altcoins won't go up in the meantime. It just means Bitcoin will do the majority of the lifting for everything. And the altcoins will kind of lag behind and go up 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 4, 2, 3%. Not those 200, 300, 50, 90, 80% candles like you want. That happens next year mostly. That's going to happen some now. Yes, there are exceptions, but the majority rules here. The majority rules, and the majority says that ain't going to happen until next year for most things. That doesn't mean it won't happen from now till December, but not for everything, okay? Focus in on what I'm saying there. Not for everything, for most. Total market cap. Total market cap still out here balling. She's into Sniper's Alley. I told you it hit 2.5 trillion, and that bitch stopped directly at 2.5 trillion. Come on, y'all, man. Quit hating. We know what the hell we doing over here, bro. And for those if you don't like it, bloody fuck you, bloody. Okay, that's how I feel about that. Bro, I'm over here working on the sound effects board, and I'm tickled about all these damn sound effects. It's stupid as hell, but it makes me laugh. It makes me more engaged and keeps me more energetic, keeps me in the damn vibe, bro. This is a vibe right now. As long as we're in Sniper's Alley, I kind of expect this thing to hang out here and chill. I don't really expect too much in the way of freak out. Top of this range here would be about 2.6 trillion. I do expect it to float around here and think about it. We're a long way from the 8 EMA right now, though. It may wait a little bit for this 8 EMA to catch up. Nothing at all wrong with that. This is going to happen for the rest of the bull run. You're going to get up with a few days of down, up with a few days of down, and that's perfectly fine. It's going to take time for all this to iron out and get its thing done. Just bear with it. All right. We haven't talked about Ethereum yet. We'll talk about Ethereum next. But first, let me go jump in the chat and see what y'all said, man. Let's see. Rona says worldwide. 6 a.m. South Africa. Good to see you, Jill Sandwich. Raging Eagle said a bit hopium. All right, bro. Crafty One said pull it up. I'm here for it. Will you visit Rip's live show sometime? Absolutely. It's just hard to catch sometimes. It's at an odd time to me. I see him post them A lot of times when he posts them, I'm hanging out with the fam. So she gets home after school from teaching, and he gets, and then the boys get here. My 2 kids get here, and it's kind of difficult sometimes to stop what I'm doing with them, working on homework and like all that stuff, and doing family stuff to like stop what I'm doing and jump into that. That's the thing about being a dad, man. I'm a dad first. I'm a dad first, businessman second. All right. I'm here 97% hater, 3% saved for Keith. All right, bro. I appreciate it. I got an XRP whiskey box set from Rep. Let's go, dude. They are dope. I'm not an XRP hater. I know a lot of people think I am. I'm more so hating on the stupidity that I see. If you can make money on it, do it. I happen to think there are better assets to make money on. That's the difference between me and most people. I'm going to keep it real with you, and I'm going to be objective and show you the chart, not just spit a bunch of bullshit out at you. Zach said so over XRP. Patiently holding 180K XRP. Hey, yo, bro.
Bruh.
Holy shit. Oh, my goodness, my guy. You have $80,000 worth of XRP. What? Well, I hope you do well with it. I'm not going to tell you what to do, but there is no way I would be holding $80,000 worth of XRP. That's just me. Karima says, LOL, the soundboard. Hey, yo. He has leveled on the soundboard lately. Approved. I got some new ones I tried to get in there. It didn't work. Needs an emerald. Bam! All right, I can work on that. I put a good chunk of my XRP into Arkham last year, and you probably did better on it. He said, get him, Cleve. Damn it, dude. Pelagic 6. Good to see you. He's laughing. You've been right all along, bro. That's why I'm here. So I haven't been right. We have been right. That's the difference in me and most influencers. I'm going to get on here and holler y'all out. It ain't just me. I can't do it without the fam. The fam's posting charts all the time. I only got 2 eyeballs. I need everybody else to be looking too. That's the way it works. Gladys Michael, you did a shout out to Bundle Bets. Absolutely. I love Miss Brenda, man. She's awesome. I own a bunch of Bundles Bets that I bought for my damn self with my own money. All right. And I need that shit to go up so I can make some more money. Don't we all want that to happen? It ain't, you know, that's how it is. I bought it. So, Keith's zesty tonight, bro. That's mid, dude.
What the hell is even that?
Pause. There you go. I got the record scratch. That's what I meant for pause. South Africa. Yeah, I hear you. I raised 7 Rugrats. Holy hell, dude. I'm sorry. He said, yep, LOL. She's doing her nails, bro. Let's go. All right, so off to Ethereum. Let's have a gander at her. She's had a good couple days lately, hasn't she? Been a little bit of a weak sauce chart, but hey, she managed to hold on to a couple things here. We zoom out a touch. You'll see Ethereum holding the line as far as the trend line goes from October 23, October 22, or really damn June of 22 till now. She's still holding the trend the whole time. It's been a little ugly, but ever since it's been higher lows and higher highs. Mark it out for you here so you can see it. Oh, didn't made that too big. Higher lows and higher highs. Let's mark it out. So we had a low, then we had a high, then we had a higher low, and a higher high, and a higher low, and a higher high, and a higher low, and a lower high. Oh no. And a lower low, and a lower high, and a lower low. But overall, we had some happiness there. Do you see that? That high, and then here's the higher low. All on that trend line, all still running pretty good hardcore power here. It looks like ETH's finally getting its legs back and wants to do some running. Problem, it's pinned down by the 200 moving average. Remember earlier when I said that 200 moving average is a speed bump and it slows shit down? Well, that's exactly what it did to Ethereum. Look at that. That's a perfect touch on the 200 moving average. It will eventually get through it, but as you see, speed bump nonetheless. It cannot just blow through resistance. That's not how investments work. I know that's how you think they work because someone told you that. But Keith's here to tell you the truth and keep it real with you. He doesn't really care what you think. He cares what the chart says. And the chart has rules, and we must follow the rules. Good news is Ethereum's trying to make its way back to the front of the lead here. It'll probably continue to stay the number 2 market cap forever. I got this going to probably 3,700 at least by the end of the year into tax time. If we have a big breakout and a big bullish move, we can get up to the $4,000 to $5,000 range. That'll put us back to previous all-time high, which is fully possible by tax time next year, right? Essentially, tax time next year, I'll take that back. End of the year through tax time next year will be profit takings for a lot of these coins. It's just what there is. That's just what it is. That's just how it is. Every single year, a sell-off happens around tax time. That's because an awful lot of people have an awful lot of money invested and don't want to pay taxes on those gains. So they move stuff around. It happens, and it will not ever stop happening. Good news is we can take advantage of that. We know the charts are going to run, but they're also going to retrace right through there. So we have to keep that in the back of our mind and be prepared for it. I do think that we'll have a big move here coming up. I'm hopeful that it does its big move just like it always has, right before that orange line. If you see that orange line I've drawn right there. This orange line was back in 2020, and you can kind of look at Ethereum back in the day and find the exact same line again. Here, I'll draw it for you. So that orange line is about 290 or 300 days from the blue line. So about 300 days from the blue line is right about there. So as you see, right before that orange line, each time we've made quite the move. Before the orange line, quite the move. Before the orange line, quite the move. And here we are before the orange line. I think you can see that we're likely to make that move toward 3,700-ish, 3,750 in the short term. Long term, obviously, I still got those same targets, 4,000 to 5,000. Into the bull run, I'm still looking at 10,000-ish for Ethereum. But that probably won't be more till the November, December area, which is obviously much later than now. It's going to take a little bit of time to get there. It doesn't happen overnight. And the bull run's going to be very quick. A year goes by very quick. Ethereum and all these cryptos move like rockets. And you got to be prepared for it and be ready. I hope I've helped everyone be prepared as much as I can. I can't force anybody to do anything. I come on here and say what I say in the hopes that everyone takes what they can out of it. I want everyone to make as much money as you can, but I'm not going to be able to help everyone. Hopefully, not only do you take technical analysis away from this and use this on crypto, but you start using it in your real life as well. I do every day. We use it to chart our kids' health. We chart their height, weight, and body mass indexes to kind of keep track on the trend of their body, whether they're going up or down. Are their weights matching their growth, such and such. Technical analysis matters. It means the world to me. And it's more than just an emotional thing. It's not like that. It's once I was awoken to the math of it, I haven't been able to turn it off. My addictive personality won't let me stop doing TA. So, that being said, I want to thank all of you for watching. I appreciate the hell about it. We had like almost 70 people on here at one time. We didn't get to 100. Again, I want to get to 100, but I need y'all to share this shit around to everyone and tell everybody about it. There's only one of me out here doing what I do. A lot of people will come on here and talk charts to you, but they won't keep it real with you. They'll sugarcoat shit, and they'll charge you to say something. And look, bro, if we chart this shit out in public, I don't care. Say what you want to say about me. I don't care, bro. Nobody's stupid enough to try to fight me in real life. You're on the internet. You're going to talk shit. I'm fine with that. Nonetheless, thank you for being here. I appreciate all of you, even the haters. It means the world to me that you're here. You could have been anywhere in the world. You chose to be here with me. And I appreciate that shit, man. For real. That's biggie. Secondly, make the best of your todays the worst of your tomorrows. Let's have a better day every single day. And if no one else has told you, make sure Keith tells you, because I'm telling you right now, Keith loves you. Y'all have a good one, man. I'll see y'all on the next stream. Sky's the limit. That's biggie too. Peace.